a couple of days. Martin Leach, Ponsonby News editor and publisher.
Lovely, coming through nice and clearly there. Would it be appropriate to name you as a spokesperson for this particular working group?
Well, that's what I was asked to be a couple of days ago, and so I'm getting my head around. I know some of the history, but I'm just getting my head around it now.
Sure, fair enough. No, that's fine. So just to start off, obviously quite a big day tomorrow. It seems that Western Springs has been earmarked as the place for the Erebus Memorial. Why is this the logical location?
Well, I think for a start, it's a beautiful setting. We have the Museum of Transport and Technologies, Aviation, all nearby. There's the hugely popular tram service. I've even been on it 6 times. And the locals also know all about the beautiful walks there are out to Meola Reef. And of course, there's the zoo as well, plus the Western Springs Forest, which is just being replanted. So families could make a day of it if they were coming up to Auckland. So, yeah, we feel it's a great location, and the other one at Parnell has just been hugely controversial. And there's been the Colmar-Brunton survey to say that 62% of the people surveyed didn't want it in Parnell. So we want to be respectful to the families. We know the memorial's been hugely controversial, but we need it to go where it is wanted and where it is best for everyone.
Yeah, very well said. And this public meeting is being held tomorrow to discuss the exact placement of the memorial. What's the plan looking like for the day?
Well, there'll be the karakia at 10 o'clock, welcoming everybody to the event. There's going to be a couple of short speeches. I'm going to say a few words, and then another colleague will say a few more things that will be different from mine. And then there's the opportunity for people to come and view the plans and give us their suggestions about the design and the location. Have you heard much about the monument?
I'm vaguely familiar. I've followed it quite closely when it was the story was quite contentious with the Parnell location, but I'm not quite familiar with what exactly the memorial could potentially look like.
Yeah, it's quite beautiful. They're calling it Te Parangi Atata Sky Song. It's designed to look skyward and towards Meola Reef Reserve. So I just think it's going to be a brilliant addition to our community. And I just think that anybody who doesn't think it's a good idea needs to have another think about it.
Yeah. Well said. Have you had much opportunity to speak with any of the victims' families, or have you heard about how they feel about the memorial so far, kind of, what it would mean for them?
Well, Audrey Brower was a passenger on TE901, and his daughter Margaret is coming tomorrow. She's coming up from Tauranga. I don't know if you know, but she collected 15,000 signatures, and it has been presented at Parliament, agreeing that Western Springs could be a good option. So she'll be at the event tomorrow, and we can obviously hear more from her because we'll be doing our own little video and our own photos, etc. Obviously.
Are you expecting this process until the memorial's finished could take very long? Are you kind of looking forward to seeing it finished and polished off?
Look, I wish it's gone on for too long. There's been too much controversy. We need to just say, let's do it. Let's put it in Western Springs where people want it. We're not going to cut down any trees to have our garden. So there's a lot of reasons why I think Western Springs is a good location. I think publishing the Ponsonby News, it is my area, and I am going to say that I want it here because I know so many people I've spoken to think it's a great idea.